Episode 10, Pine Barren Knits. And
yes?
we're 20 today. I'm Kiesha of Simply Vintage Designs. I can't talk today.
I'm Hope of Hope Made Yarn Co. on Instagram, Facebook, and I'm Hope Made on Ravelry. And I think that's everything. Yeah.
And I'm, well, I said it, but I forgot to say, I'm Simply Vintage Design on Etsy and Instagram and Facebook. Hi, everyone.
So what have you been up to?
Wow. Look what I've been up to. I finished it. But we do have to, I took pictures of my mistake when I made the...
Oh!
So.
Yeah.
So I finished it off, you know, and Hope told me, she goes, you know, make sure you bind off like loosely and all. I decided, hey, let's like watch our horror film or I don't know, whatever TV show we were watching, and I'm binding off and I'm talking and I go to slide it over this big noggin and I could get it to right here. And then I had to nerve to think it was my pigtails that was stopping it as my husband's rolling on the floor with laughter. No, I bind it up. Literally the neck was like a sleeve. We'll insert the picture. It was, yeah. Yeah, it was a little snug for the neck, but I'm all done. And as you can see, like we both have.
Yes, we both.
I have
our love notes
the short sleeve version,
and I've got the 3/4 length sleeves. Just the way the pattern says to do the sleeves.
Yes, and I'd like to give a shout out to our friend at the local yarn shop. Oh my God, I'm brain farting. Arena, because if it wasn't for her, he said she did the short sleeve version.
Yeah,
I would have been having hot flashes with the 3/4.
I know. I want a short sleeve one now. I love it.
And I can show my muscles.
Yeah,
my knitting muscles.
I got to see it on her for the first time at graduation. And
oh,
I was like, I want one. I'm so jealous. I love it.
Just to let you guys know, this is the day after graduation, and I did wear this to the graduation. If you're friends with me on my personal page, Rocking the Bird, you would see me and my family with this dress on. So I'm rocking it today because I went to show with my other friends who may not follow me or whatever. So, and I decided the dress, so I had another dress to go underneath it if I did it this way.
Like the sleeves like this, yeah.
Yeah, but it was a short sleeve dress, and but then I realized I'm always hot and all, so I got a tank top version of it instead.
I think that color is really pretty,
and it has pockets in it. I'm not going to show you what I have else on underneath there because I have like you know what, I'm going to show you guys because you know what. When I go home, I got to finish doing my going home stuff.
Might as well keep it real.
Keeping it 100, you know? So this is the, you know, the dressy part. And then this is the, I got to finish doing stuff at home part. So, of course, my neighbors are looking at me like, does she not know that she is not mad? Like, what is happening here? It's like, you know, how should I say? Business up top, but, well, homekeeping down bottom. So, and then I thought these earrings.
But we'll have to
I thought they would match this, but
I think they go pretty well with the dress, but they're a little pinky for the sweater probably. But that's okay.
Yeah,
they're pretty.
But I'm so excited that I finished this, and I think I'm gonna put I got tags from Rhinebeck.
Oh, cool.
This is my Rhinebeck sweater. So very excited. So excited. So. I guess, should I continue then on my side?
Well, do we want to, well, that's what you're wearing. And
oh yeah, we'll talk about what Hope's wearing.
So I'm also wearing the Love Note. So we, as you can see, we've knit them out in the same color. So this is Sweater Weather in my Splendid DK base. I did pretty much, the only thing I changed, and Kiesha did the same thing, we didn't do the longer part in the back on the bottom, and we did actually add a few short rows up at the top so that it brought the front down a little bit because I had done it the way that the pattern called for originally, and it felt like it was like choking me, so I didn't like that, so I tore it out and I did some short rows, and Kiesha's got the same short rows in the back of hers.
With short
and
sleeves.
I looked at I can't think of her name's Jen. She's on the Yarnia podcast, Chronicles of Yarnia, and she has a project page for the Love Note that she put in what she did for the short rows, and I just followed her project page for the short rows, so I'll probably put a little link down below in the description. So it's just knit with Splendid DK. Instead of doing fingering and lace weight held together, we just did DK, because like I've said before on the podcast, I can't do mohair.
And I would be a hot mess. Can you guys imagine me with double?
I want the short sleeves.
Yeah. So now I think my next one will be the 3/4, and then I'll switch it up.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
and this was fun to knit.
I might end up doing, because I've seen people do without the lace too. I mean, I like the lace too,
right?
But I might do like a plain one too at some point. But also,
I'll never do that because I do like the lace.
I know, I love the lace.
Yeah, I like the lace.
And I love the short sleeve version. It's really good. So.
I'm really excited.
Great.
Yay! So look, I got an FO. So excited. And again, like I said, I saw Hope when she had her, and I'm like, oh my God, I love the color. I love everything about it. And I said to her,
yeah, I was working on it. It was at the makers, or the Pine Barren Maker.
Makers Festival. Last September.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do you think I can do that? And she said yes. And I said, you think I'll have you finish that, before I'm back? And she's like, and I was just like, I took that as, yeah, I could do it. No, I couldn't. Could not at all. Okay. But it's good though.
You haven't done for this company.
Now I got it. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
So excited.
Yep.
So, yes, FO.
And it's adorable. It really is just too cute. We need to get, you've got some pictures of you and yours. I don't have a decent picture of me and mine. I need to do that at some point.
Well, it wasn't really that decent because I was kind of fussing at kids, like, get in here, take a picture, let's go. And it's my oldest. Maybe I'll show the picture, or you can look on my personal if you follow, whatever. But my oldest and my middle have been arguing since my oldest got here. The visit. So he was awkwardly standing behind us like the stranger was smiling. But yeah, but now I feel like everything's getting back to normal because we're all done with graduations and now starts summer fun. Yeah. So our 8th graders graduated yesterday, so we officially have
2 more high schoolers.
Yep.
And you have a college student.
I have a college student.
You had one graduate last week from high school.
So I have a grown man who lives out in Washington State. I have officially a college student and a high school student.
Yeah. And I have 2 high school students and a college student.
Yes. It's so weird.
That's crazy.
It is. It's nuts.
And it's not going to be long until I have 2 college students and a high school student.
Yeah. That'd be next year.
Looking forward to those bills.
Ooh. Ching. Yeah.
But so we'll talk about our other stuff in a minute, but let's talk about something else we both did this recently.
Yes.
We have a friend who has a blueberry farm.
Yes.
And so we went and picked. I actually picked these this morning, but
I picked mine.
Went and picked was it Monday or Tuesday or? It was
last
sometime,
Monday, yeah, because I was ordered because it was going to be a storm the next day, and they had a bunch. I picked 8 pounds, which I did pretty good.
I did 6, I think about 6.5 then I did, and we knew that he and I are
expert.
I have one kid that only likes fresh blueberries. I have another kid who likes fresh or cooked blueberries. I have another kid who only eats blueberries if they're cooked in something like muffins or cake or something.
That's my youngest, my kid 3. He won't eat them like that. He'll eat them if they're cooked in something.
So we didn't need as many blueberries this year as in the past because I normally freeze them, and I've already got a tray in the freezer waiting. Did you make
iced tea from them? No.
What?
This iced tea?
No.
Okay.
This is a.
Yeah, she says to me.
This is really good though. This is cinnamon blueberry crumble tea from Simon and Vale, I think is the company, and it is so good. we sometimes make it hot tea, but I often make it iced tea, and it's just so, I feel like it's like the perfect refreshing summer drink.
And I did try. So she said to me, Kiesha, would you like some blueberry crumble cake, cinnamon swirl iced tea? And I'm like, at first I thought she meant like a crumble cake or something. And
I have that too.
And then she said, oh, iced tea. And I'm like, that doesn't sound like it belongs as an iced tea. And she was like, well, you want to try a sip? And I'm like, and her son, I take a sip, and he's like, nasty.
Yes, my youngest does not like it. My other two love it.
And then sure enough, like, when he said that, I was like, oh, God, he's right. Ugh. And I'm like, you know what? Not fair. Let me try it again. And you know what? It is. It's good. It's really good. Because I made a mistake one time getting blueberry tea.
No.
It was horrid. Oh, my God. I just... But that was it was good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So A for it.
So we both blueberry picked.
Yep.
And that's where did we say where? Littleworth Farm.
Yes, Littleworth Farms
is where we blueberry pick.
Yeah.
So that was good. Got that done.
And we're
this
lucky
morning.
because literally she's right around the corner from us.
Oh, I know, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've been going there since they opened up. We have a tradition every year since the kids were little things. We would always go and pick blueberries. I think I have pictures of Jonah. He was probably about. Actually, I think the first time we took him, he might have been in the stroller and he didn't really do anything. But I think I have pictures of him at like age 3 helping pick blueberries. I think he ate more blueberries than he actually put in the can, but he was very cute. And so we've done it pretty much every year since we moved to New Jersey. So probably about 10, 11 years we've been going and picking blueberries in the summertime. So, and when they were little, I used to read the book Blueberries for Sal.
Yeah.
So we would pick blueberries, we would come home, we'd make muffins, and we would read Blueberries for Sal, which my aunt had given to me, my great aunt actually, who used to live in Maine, and I used to go pick wild blueberries with her when I was a kid. She sent me that book when I think when Ben was a baby.
Aww.
And so it was kind of like a fun tradition. So this year it was only Ben and I picking blueberries because with the graduation last night, Jonah was sleeping in and Owen was like, I don't really want to. So that's okay. It was just the two of us and we got as much, because now that Ben is off at college, I don't cook as much with the blueberries in the wintertime because, like I said, one of my kids won't eat cooked blueberries. The other one is, he can take them or leave them. He would rather have fresh. He will eat cooked if that's, if we have it around. But it's mostly Ben and I who eat the cooked blueberries, which means that I don't need nearly as many frozen as I used to when he was living at home. So, and I just accidentally did ribbing where I was supposed to be knitting, so I'm now tinking back. So,
and do you find too, like, I think the last time my kids went, it was a whole family affair, was probably back in 2018.
Well,
that was our last like official, because I remember the following year it was like pulling teeth, and I think actually we all went and the kids were complaining so much that we took them back, and then my husband and I just went. And now my husband's just like,
well, there was
he pretends he's very busy.
Where the greenheads were really,
well, that was
really
2019.
bad. Was that it?
That was it, because then my kids were just like, I don't want to do this anymore.
So Jonah,
and you had to wear like a hat with the
netting. And Ben actually had the netting on this morning just because the bug spray. I didn't put the netting on. We did do a little bit of bug spray, and it wasn't too bad. But yeah, that was, I think, the last time Jonah went to pick blueberries. I think he might have come with us another year, but he sat in the car because
I think it was 2019 and he went back to the car.
Oh, it could be.
Yeah, because 2020 was the pandemic and all.
Right. And then last year it was 4 of us. Jonah didn't go, but the rest of us went. And because that was right. I think the only reason that there was so many people helping me last year was because it was like a month and a half after my cancer that I went.
Right.
No, I don't even know. It was probably only a month after my cancer treatment. So
last year?
Yeah, because it would have been July that I went and picked.
Yeah, because you went, because I was out wet and
July, yeah.
Because you we had a medical emergency with my oldest, and we had to fly out west. My 2 boys stayed behind, my younger boys, and I'm like, I think I was scheduled to blueberry pick.
We were both.
We were both going to go together, and it was late too. It was late in the season, but she picked for me, so I had.
Yes,
thanks to
right.
my homegirl, I did have blueberries last year.
Yep, I picked blueberries for you. That's right. I forgot that I did that too. Yeah, because I didn't want you to miss your blueberries.
Yep, can't miss blueberry season.
Which I still, because like I said, my oldest went off to college. I still have some frozen ones left over from last year. So that's actually we made blueberry crumb cake this morning, and I used a cup because it uses 2 cups of blueberries. I used a cup of fresh and a cup of frozen to keep using up the frozen ones. And they're fine. I mean, they've been in the freezer and they've been out in the deep freeze, so they're good. But
well, because I live with locusts, I don't have any left from last year.
Mine,
so
like I said, Owen will eat them cooked, but he's Ben loves blueberry muffins. Every time he comes home from college, we have to have blueberry muffins.
Oh, wow.
At least once, maybe twice when he's home. He's already made them, I think, this summer twice.
Wow.
Maybe since he's been home. And like I said, we made blueberry cake this morning, but
that's
I
what
will
Kid
eat
3
them.
wants me to make.
I'll put them in my pancakes a lot of times, but that's about all I was, because if I can't make blueberry muffins for just myself. That's not that's not a good idea. So I mean, I could and I would eat them because they're delicious, but that's probably not the best idea. So do we want to talk about wait, what else? Did we have anything else that went on over the last 2 weeks? I'm trying to think. What else went on? We had graduation. You had 2 graduations. I had graduation.
Had a graduation party. I'm so happy that's over with.
We haven't had any, we didn't have knitting for the last 2 weeks because my son had awards night at the middle school. He got an award. So that was one Wednesday, and then the next Wednesday was graduation. So we are planning, I don't know though, because I hear there's supposed to be a storm coming in. So I will post either, well, it won't even matter because this will come out after this Wednesday.
Right.
So we will see. Hopefully we will tell you that we had a lovely time knitting, but we may or may not. Because as of right now, I think that we might be getting rained out. I don't know if we're going to have knitting tomorrow night or not, but we'll see. So what else did we do? I can't think of. Oh, well, I had stuff going on. My youngest had a birthday over the last 2 weeks.
Monday.
So we went, so we went to the arcade.
Wait, when did we go out to lunch with our friends?
When was that?
Last Thursday? No. Because last Thursday. It was the week before.
It was the 8th.
Yes.
It was the 8th. Yeah, so that was since, we podcasted. Yeah, we met a group of our knitting friends over in Ocean City and went out to lunch and went to a yarn shop. And that was really nice. Unfortunately, I felt like I had to rush out because my son had another doctor's appointment.
But guess what? She had to rush out. I didn't buy any yarn. We'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, I think we were in there like for not even, maybe 15 minutes.
Weren't there very long now.
Managed to find something to buy.
It's pretty though. It's really pretty.
And I didn't start another project with it either. Like I was just whittling away on my whips. And I only replaced one whip. I think I finished so far. I've done.
You finished?
I finished 2.
You finished your sweater. You finished
the summer camp. Yeah.
Which is now blocked.
Yep. Thanks to my homegirl. She also blocked this too.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to. We did that, and then last Thursday, we did we did a knit night with the same friends that we went to lunch with. Yes,
that was a
lot of fun.
There was a lot of people.
Yeah,
I think what was there, like 8 of us? I think.
Yes,
night?
yeah,
That was really nice.
That was nice. It was fun. Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
We had such a good time.
Absolutely.
I think that's pretty much wraps up what we've been doing the last.
Like I said, it was like this was a hectic month because school's ending.
It's the end of school year.
Yeah.
It just seems like there's something going on constantly. Yeah.
So now it's back to work related stuff. I was kind of in the studio, but kind of
Yeah.
You know, just having my oldest came in last Tuesday.
You can sort of see that I've got some yarn.
Oh, yeah.
Some new yarn.
Ooh.
But that's, hopefully I'll have that all figured out by sometime in July, I'm hoping. It's my new base back there. I'm working on getting it dyed up, so that's part of what I've been doing. And I've got some other yarn over here I'll talk about at the end of the episode in Shop Talk.
Shop Talk. But other than that, I'm trying to think, what else? Hopefully the weather will be nice tomorrow so we can knit on the beach.
Yeah.
And
oh, we have something coming up though. We have this coming Saturday and Sunday, the 24th and 25th. We're going to be at
Cold Spring.
We had the Pride Festival. That was
yes.
We had the Pride Festival.
That was last Saturday? No, Saturday before last.
But that was in the last 2 weeks, right? Or was that? I don't even remember.
I know.
When did we podcast? Yeah, because it was the day before. It was 2 days before Jonah's birthday, so it was
So that happened.
Yeah.
After we podcast, yeah.
After we podcast.
We
had the Pride Fest.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
And beautiful weather.
Yep, it was
really
gorgeous.
nice weather. Yep, we had a nice breeze. I was still overdressed because in my house I was freezing, and I decided to wear jeans.
And we had a viewer come out and say hello to us.
Yes.
Catherine, hello.
Hi, Catherine.
It was so nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you. Oh my gosh.
Sit and chat for a while.
Yeah.
The Pride Fest was very, very nice. It was lovely. There were so many nice people there. I think we told you that we were going to be there with Knitting for Peace.
Yeah.
And we had a stack of brochures about, what Knitting for Peace is, and all but 2 were taken.
Yep.
So they came, and people came.
So
to
many
hear
cool
about
people
it,
to talk to, and
yeah,
it was nice.
So it was really nice. Yeah,
A lot of fun.
It was pretty cool. And my oldest came and knit with us. We had there was like 4 of us.
Yes,
there was 4 of us knitting in the booth, and then we had people come and talk with us. And I'm gonna show. My oldest was with us, and he was knitting on this.
Look at that.
And he finished this. This is going to get sent over to the Ukraine. So I guess
cool.
we'll go into finished objects. So this is my oldest's newest finished object. So he made a cowl. So his third finished object, other than he has been knitting swatches for me too, but they're just swatches. But now, so he's done a dish rag back when he was a little kid. And now he had the hat, which I think I showed you guys on another episode, and then this cowl, which needs to be blocked. Hasn't been blocked, and the ends need to be trimmed off. But other than that,
and I love the colors.
Yeah, it's done, and he picked out the colors himself. So there you go. And it's just Lion brand wool ease, and the gold is an acrylic. I have no idea what it is. It might be Vanna's. What is that one? I don't even know if they still carry it. It was a Lion brand, it was like a Vanna white one, like Vanna's.
Like actual Vanna white?
Yeah, because she's a knitter.
Wow.
And Lion brand had a line of yarns with her name on them.
Did you guys see the rainbow garb yet? The more you know. Or now you know. Or one of
So that might be one of those. I don't know. It was just, I have one of those paper, the paper boxes that your printer paper comes in. I have a box with
a Vanna white yarn.
With who knows what. It's a whole bunch of worsted weight yarn that's left over from this, that, and the other thing. So he just pulled 2 colors out that he liked together, and this is it. So that's his finished object.
Yep.
And you showed your finished object.
I'm wearing my finished object.
And I also have
Booties.
Another set of baby booties. These are going to go to the Ukraine too. So, well, yeah. So they're for Knitting for Peace, and that's not the color. They're darker.
They're darker than that.
This is showing up a little bright, but that's okay. Yeah. I might try to adjust. It seems a little bright today, so I might try to adjust the color a little bit. But that's not too bad.
That's our future. That's why it's so bright.
That's pretty good though. So I do have another, and they just need the ties and then hide the ends, and then they're ready to go off as well. And I think that's it for my, other than swatches. I have been knitting swatches of my new yarns, which I'll just see. You can't see really, but there you go. There's a pile of swatches on the table. My son's been helping me with that too. So I think that's all my finished objects.
Yeah. This is my finished object.
Hey, it's a sweater.
But I'm coming.
That's pretty good.
I'm coming along here though.
Yeah, I had my finished object was baby booties. So
yeah,
it's not.
But now that I think like everything is kind of going back to somewhat normal, like we'll call it summertime normal, and I'm trying to get everybody onto a summer schedule in my house.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'm trying.
That. My kids.
Yeah.
Well, my oldest is waiting to hear back about a job. He has the job, but it's a state job, so he has to do, physical and drug tests and all that stuff. So he's still waiting to hear back. And then my other two want to get jobs, but so far they have not. So I don't know whether they will or not because it's already midway through June. So who knows? We'll see.
But yeah, I'm trying to keep my guys because with us working and our individual businesses and stuff, we got a lot going on. It can't be.
We started to talk about, and then I remembered the Pride Fest, and we never actually mentioned what we're doing this weekend.
Oh yeah. Like I said, it's been
They started to say they had something going
on.
on.
Are we watching two squirrels or two people who knit? Like, who are we watching? Really oh my God! Hope you're catching it.
Okay, so let's real quick tell them what we're doing this weekend.
Yes. So this weekend we plan on being at Cold Spring for their Fiber Arts Festival.
Historic Cold Spring Village, and I guess it's Cape May. But I looked up the address, and it
thought it
says
was
Cape
Sweden.
May. I don't know. It says the address is Cape May, so.
But it's before you get to Cape May.
It's north of Cape May.
Yeah, and I know it's on Route 9.
It's
right?
not. No. It's past Courthouse. It's south of Courthouse.
Right.
But, I don't know what you consider that area. I feel like it's I wonder if you get off, at the Rio Grande exit. Do you think that's the exit? Exit 4 or something like that?
Don't give me the line.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Go on, I was going to say, go on your Googler or your Apple Maps or your Waze or your Google Maps and that's
the address
your
is
best bet.
Cape May. So it is somewhere in Cape May County.
Yeah.
We know where it is. We've been there.
It's over there. Actually, it would be over there.
Yeah.
Down there.
Yep. Because this is the south side of my house. Yeah. So
and we'll be there 2 days.
Yes.
Saturday and Sunday.
And we'll be in the Spicer Leaming house.
Because we're spicing.
Because we get to take over a house.
Yes.
Which
Whoop,
is
whoop.
cool.
Yes.
So even if the weather's bad, that's okay because
we're still there, and we're inside. You can come see us.
Yes,
you can come see all of Hope's beautiful yarn and her beautiful face,
and all of Kiesha's earrings and stitch markers and shawl pins. And I did have someone request that you have bookmarks too.
I will have my bookmarks. Hi,
Luann.
Hi, Luann. Yay! So are we going to tell them the other news of where we're going to be?
Can we, or do we need to wait until tonight, or for the next one after we find out?
Okay.
Because we are having a Zoom with our fall thing tonight. So hopefully by the next episode we should
be able to tell you what's going on.
What we can share. So hopefully,
yes.
Yeah. So we will. Yeah, we'll wait until next episode.
Yeah. As you can see, I'm having a really hard time keeping this in.
Yeah.
Now? Can we do it now?
But I would assume by next episode we should definitely
be able to.
Yeah. Good to go.
So I'm so excited.
Yeah, we get to Zoom with them tonight.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that together too. So that'll be fun. And I think that is what we don't have anything else coming up.
No,
that's all
not yet
coming up.
Yeah.
I just life has been very hectic, and so I do have things that will be coming to the shop, my online shop soon that I'm working on. But with everything, with life right now, it's just a matter of trying to get it all figured out. So hopefully we will get there, and hopefully we can get some more shows scheduled at some point. But right now, it's just I have
to let everything settle down from just how you get into that next season. Literally, we're going into the next season. So.
But we do. Keisha has lots of stuff on her Etsy, and my shop is full of yarn right now, lots and lots of yarn. So there's lots of fingering weight and DK. I don't have a ton of I don't have a ton of my squish right now, but it's not really that season in my opinion. Most people aren't wanting to knit with bulky yarn because it just makes you kind of hot. So, but if I do, I think I have like most of what is listed on there is technically why can't I think of the right word? A pre-order. So I don't have them dyed up, but I have the yarn and I can dye them. If somebody does order squish, I can get it dyed for you in a few days. So it'll be out in no time at all if you do order it. Or if you see a color on one of my other bases and you notice that I have not yet dyed it on squish and you would like to see it dyed on squish, just send me a message on my just send me an email. It's listed in the description down below. If you know that you would like to see a certain color on squish that is not currently on squish, just let me know and I will work on getting that dyed up. So, do you want to talk about your works in progress?
Sure. So we'll start off with the latest. Oh, so well, I'll start with this one first. So we told you that we went out to lunch with some knitting friends a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. Yes, and we stopped in a local shop in Ocean City.
The knitting niche.
Yes, for about 10 minutes.
I had to get home because my youngest needed to go to the foot doctor.
Yes,
he's growing and
like a weed.
He's in pain, sadly. So it is what it is.
So I saw this cool yarn by Katia. Is that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Katia.
And I thought it was really cool. And it's what? Cotton?
I think it's 100% cotton.
It's 100% organic cotton.
Hold it up there.
Organic cotton. Yeah. So
Look at those colors.
I was just gonna buy it because
that's pretty. It's a little brighter.
Yeah.
I think it's showing up a little brighter.
You said something that they're not doing wholesale anymore.
Yeah, they've stopped. They will be stopped.
Yeah.
I think a lot of shops have said they've received their last order, like they can't get it anymore. So I don't know. I think it was like only maybe through the end of the summer or something that they're wholesaling.
Yeah. So I decided, I'm like, you know what? Let me
Those are pretty colors.
You know, I picked it up and I'm like, I'm just gonna save it for later. I didn't save it for later because it came with a free pattern. So the pattern, I'm making a shawl, and I figured like this could go with anything.
Really?
And by anything, it's all the grays and blacks that I have in my closet. So
a nice, pretty pop of color to go with those.
yeah, but
And
this is
the shawl she had knit up in the
it was
shop
really
was
nice.
really
Yeah.
nice,
So the shawl, this is it, and then
What's it called? Oh,
I don't know, because there's two versions of it. There's you can
does
also
does pattern not have a name?
now.
It just says Katia Ombré.
Yep.
Cotton. Huh.
But you can crochet this pattern and you can knit it.
Oh,
Obviously,
I
I'm
didn't
knitting
realize
it,
that. That's
so
cool.
yeah. But this is going to be the shape of it, which I think is pretty cool.
Don't show
And
wait, I don't know if it's normally a
oh,
paper pattern.
I don't know,
I'm not
but
sure.
you couldn't see anything anyway.
Oh, okay, yeah, 'cause you
and
know
it's also
like
in 4 different languages because I had to highlight the English. Because at first I'm looking at it and I'm like, what is happening with my eyeballs? And I realized that, and they didn't completely divide the languages. So like where the instructions are, you really have to highlight.
Yeah.
So I'm working on that. And like I said, I finished this and I finished the other shawl.
Somebody's weed whacking.
Huh?
I think somebody's weed whacking. It's a little loud.
So, what do you call it? But I said I wanted to really focus on finishing some projects. So, our make along.
Yeah, our PB Summer Top MAL. That's
what she said.
That's our hashtag on Instagram. I saw another shirt. Somebody else finished a top.
Oh,
I need to still post my Dingley Dell because apparently
I had
did
to rip
not
mine
have
out
it
again.
Together. But look, she has a short sleeve top.
I do.
Done.
I was just like, I'm so excited.
So technically, we got a summer top. Done.
Yep,
There we
technically.
go. So,
And I wanted to finish. Let me see. Oh, these socks that I started 2 years ago. I was determined. I'm like, I'm going to finish these now, and I'm looking at them, and I already made a mistake. So when we're done with you guys, I'm going to have my friend over here, take a look at what I did, because of course I messed up. And then the other thing that I wanted to finish, I'm almost done with my, oh my God, what's the name?
It's the Smooth Operator.
The Smooth Operator.
Sock by Susan B. Anderson. And it's, the yarn is Woolens and Nosh.
Yeah.
And I feel like the color's like Frisky Pumpkin or something like that, but I don't know because it wasn't on the tag.
I finished the heel, and I just got a little bit more to go before I can finish my sock. And I say,
you're really close.
yeah. And I say
Because you don't
sock,
have big feet.
not socks, because I'm going to have this whole process all
Then
over
you'll have
again.
a hoe.
Yeah,
You
there-
almost have a hoe.
Almost have a hoe. Almost. Giggity. So I have that, and then what was the other thing that I'm determined that I'm gonna? Well, I still have my Stephen West shawl, the one that
yeah,
Emmett.
we need to get you back on that.
Yeah. So, but I'll get
Work
to that
on
in a
that.
second.
Well, maybe now that it's summertime,
Yeah.
we can maybe get some.
'Cause I just need to get through that brioche
Yeah, we need to get
part.
you-
And then here's an oldie forgetty, and I completely forgot about
recognize
this.
the bag, but oh my gosh, I forgot about that shawl completely.
I forgot about it too.
I forgot
And
you
this is
had
mom's
that.
shawl or something like this. Well, we'll put the. Oh wait, I have it right here. But not the name of it. Wait.
Oh,
It's a Lee Michelle pattern. Let's see.
Well, we'll put it in the description.
Yeah. We'll get it to you. But anywho, I am working on this. Yeah. So
It's coming along.
if I get everything done, I'm going to have one hell of a wardrobe to wear to Rhinebeck. But we all know that.
Well, you have a sweater and you have a shawl already done, and your one shawl, the salted caramel latte or whatever.
Yeah, that's coming along.
That one's coming along.
Yeah, that's coming along.
So,
And maybe I might have the Stephen West one done. Or I'm just over the top with that.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
It does get a lot as it grows, and it ends
Okay.
up with a lot of stitches as you go.
Yeah.
But I enjoy it so much because I feel like it's once you finish the brioche, the next section is just like a slip stitch section, which is pretty simple, and then it's another section where it's like I think it's all knitting. It's
Okay.
like knit, and then you flip, and then you flip it, and you knit, and it's just like it's, and then it's got the chevron. So it's
Right.
really not that. It's just
Yeah, my goal.
by
I'm
the
not,
time you get to the last, it's a
Yeah.
lot of stitches on your needles. I don't remember how many, but it is a lot of stitches.
well, I will not be starting anything else. Like I am determined. I'm going to. I have to finish what I got, especially me, because
Yeah.
I'm ridiculous. So, like this was the last new project, new whip that I'm putting on the needles, and I've already messed up on this. So
It happens.
there's that. But that's it for what I'm working on. So, what are you working on this hoop?
Well, I think you've seen these before,
Oh.
but Kiesha was working on them. So now these are the socks that Kiesha was working on for her mother-in-law, and I think
Yes.
she told you the story where she needed an extra needle
Yeah, no,
for
really.
the Smooth Operator sock,
And I just yanked it
and
out of
she
here.
just ripped it out of the
Yeah, I was just
the
like,
socks,
I'm over them.
and I said, "Give them to me. I can't take it."
And then Hope was just like,
them for
what are you
your
doing? Why did
mother-in-law."
you do that? I'm like, I messed up somewhere anywhere, and I just ripped it out, whatever. I'm like, I need the needle for the sock that is working. So
yeah, so I wound it back into a cake, and I have restarted them. So I just finished, actually while sitting here with you guys, I just finished the ribbing and I've started knitting them. They're just a regular vanilla sock, 64 stitch cast on, 2x2 ribbing, and then I'm gonna knit the legs for I'll probably do about 5 inches, and then do the heel flap and gusset, and then finish off the
Ta-da!
socks. And thankfully, Kiesha's mother-in-law has small feet.
yes,
So
She's very
it's
tiny feet.
not going to take me too long to get done with them. So I will have them done hopefully in no time. And that'll be good. And especially since I know you guys, I talked about the socks that I had to tear out of Jonah's because his feet grew and then he couldn't fit into them. I did restart them and I was working on them, and then I realized, why? Because he doesn't wear socks in the summertime. he pretty much wears Crocs all the time, and he has 1 or 2 pairs of socks that fit him well right now and will get him through the couple of times over the summer that he might put socks on his feet. So I set those aside. I don't know if I worked on them. I probably did work on them a little bit. So these are the socks I'm talking about. Oh look, I was in the middle of a row and didn't finish. I should finish that real quick. But these are the ones that I dyed for him that go with his pillow. So this is JoJo's pillow. It's the colorway. This is on my my JoJo sock base, and it's JoJo's pillow is the colorway. So I decided that I'm putting these away until probably the beginning of August, and then I will probably pull these out, finish these up, and then I will probably also cast on some more, because he just told me the other day that the fluorescent striped ones that I knit for him, I think around Christmas time, don't fit because his feet are growing like crazy.
Wow.
So yeah, so I will get these finished, but I won't work on them again until late summer, and then I will make him a couple pairs. He might have to get some shorties, because at least these will be all ready. I will probably get them down past the heel turn and start working on the foot, and just leave them so that I can make sure that, because his feet will most likely grow, because the child, I swear you can just watch him grow right now. So I'll probably just put them aside so that I don't end up making them too short for him. So, and then get another pair cast on. And I don't think that he will I think they will fit over his heel, because even if he grows more, because this is like a men's, like my older son, who has like size 12 feet, they fit over him. So I think that they will fit over my younger son too. Let's hope so. Anyway, because otherwise, they might end up being my socks. Who knows? We'll see. Or they might end up being my other son's socks, because I'm not sure I want to tear them out and start over again. So that, I've been working on that. I just knocked some yarn on the floor. I also, you went through all your whips, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I also worked on man, it is, okay, everything is looking really bright today, so apparently it's overcast, but it's like a hazy, bright overcast, so the colors are looking a little bright. I don't know if I'll be able to tone those down in editing or not, but anyway, this is Fall Is My Favorite by Woolens and Nosh, and it's the same pattern as Kiesha's doing, the Smooth Operator sock. I got quite a bit done. I think I was working on like the orange, so I got all that done, I think, at graduation party the other day. So I think I'm getting close to, so I do have a hoe, so I've got a half finished. And oh, whoops. I think I was already supposed to start. Nope, I'm about to start the toe decreases. So I think I've got.
She's like surprising herself. Surprise!
I know, I didn't know. It's a good thing.
What happened in this bag?
It's a good thing I didn't keep knitting, because I think I'm
oh wow,
doing decrease, and I'm already started the white section. So I think I'm about to start toe decreases. So I will probably have a pair of socks well, who knows? I'm not really focusing on working on these, because I'm not going to wear them till the fall. It's too hot. I'm a flip-flop. I'm a flip-flop girl in the summertime.
We know that. We would go on these like power walks, like just walking fast. This joker. Flip-flops on. Yeah. So my husband was calling her flip-flop for the longest time. And then yeah. Then she got some good running shoes.
I have good sneakers now. I have Sauconys?
Yeah, they're good.
Sauconys, they're really nice. They are. I never could wear sneakers when I was a kid. They always hurt my feet, so I never really wore sneakers. And
I'm detecting an apple and tree.
Yeah, I know. Jonah and Ben both. Yeah.
Wow.
I know. So I didn't wear sneakers because they always hurt my feet. So I went over to the sneaker shop. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
City, the sneaker shop, because my friends told me that the sneaker shop had really good shoes and could really help me out.
Yep.
And I went in there and I told them I have really high arches, and every pair of sneakers I've ever worn have hurt my feet. And they brought out this one pair of sneakers. Actually, they brought out a couple pairs. The first pair they handed me, they fit me like a glove. I was like, it was a game changer. So now I have sneakers. I wear sneakers, especially when I walk, because otherwise my friends tend to kind of get on my case about not wearing sneakers. So,
Right.
So I don't like, but when I'm wearing sneakers, I'm not wearing it. I think mention that I want to make some shorties. I'm actually going to take my sweater off because I'm having a hot flash and I'm a little warm. It's a little warm out here. But so I do want to make some shorties for myself. So I may not even work on those. I may actually cast on a pair of shorties for myself because I do like wearing wool socks with my sneakers, but I want shorties this time of year because I just don't want a sock coming halfway up my calf when I'm wearing shorts and a tank top because that's just not a good look. Anyway, so let's see, what else do I have? Oh, at the Pride Fest, I was working on another Sophie scarf to donate to Knitting for Peace when I realized that even though I had 20 grams of the yarn, I should have, because this I knew had less yardage per gram of yarn than the original one that I'd made, but I was just working on it and I forgot to weigh it to make sure that I had about half left so I got about this far and realized there was no way I was finishing this thing. So I just pulled it off the needles, and I might tear it back to midway and then weigh both sides and see how much I have, and then maybe tear it back a little bit more and then put it back on the needles. But right now it's not on the needles. So this was, I think I talked about last time, this is I think it's like Spring in DC, and I want to say it's like dragonfly fibers. That may or may not be right. If I can find the tags, I will put it down in the description. But I bought this when we were in Washington DC 2018, maybe 2018, I don't know. I think it was 2018 because I think 2016 we went to Yellowstone. 2017 we went to you got it. And so yeah, I think it was 2018. So it's and I made whoops, I just pulled my stitches off. Whoopsie. I gotta pick those back up.
See, she can do that. When I pull stitches off, it's like it's way past whoops. Might be some bad words in there.
That's okay. Here, I just needed to switch them over there. Now it's fine. Yeah. Okay, so when I realized that I didn't have enough yarn to finish that Sophie scarf, I decided to start a new one. So this is some of my, that's a little, it's showing up, it's kind of blowing out a little bit. It's not quite as bright as it's showing up on the camera, but maybe, like I said, I will try to adjust it. It may or may not be. But this was some of my yarn. This is one of the first colors. It was an early color, and it was also a base that I no longer carry too. This was my walk base, which was a 80/20 merino nylon, extra fine merino, non-superwash yarn. So I don't carry that anymore, but I'm hoping to try to carry some more non-superwashes at some point, but I don't carry this one. Anyway, this color was Unicorn Dreams, I think. I think that's what it was called. Anyway, it's fun. I think it'll make a really cute little Sophie scarf. So I'm working on that. I'm getting close to, I think I have to do like 3 more increases and then I start decreasing. So I've got that on the needles. What else did I work on? Let's
put the needle on the record.
Got that one. Oh, and I forgot to say, the yarn that I'm working, this yarn, which I'm working on with, for Kiesha's mother-in-law, this is on the round. I think it's like her Northern Light.
The thing wasn't in there?
No,
Nope. It's probably at home somewhere.
I think it's Northern Lights, maybe.
I gotta fix my posture.
Or something like that. I feel like that was the colorway. I know it's not her cornucopia one, so I think it's that. Anyway, if any of you know, you can put it down in the comments because I don't remember. And then what else do I have in the bag? Okay. Oh, and then I have my summer top, my second summer top that I'm working on. I haven't made a ton of progress on it. I've been working on other stuff.
And forget about that.
Yeah, and I haven't had a lot of time that I could do, like, you know, actually pay attention to what I'm doing type knitting. And this is not really something I want to do when I'm super distracted, because there is this little part here with some twisted rib going on, and I don't want to make a mistake. So, but I did get, I mean, I've got what? There's a couple inches there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. We also went, my middle son and I went to a Phillies game, which was really, really good game. But do you know they've changed the rules of what you can take into the stadium with you? I had a purse with me, and it wasn't that big. And I, of course, had my knitting in my purse, but apparently it was too big to go into the stadium. Of course, if I had just taken one of these bags, they would have let me in.
Which makes no sense.
This I could have taken in, but my purse, I couldn't take in.
I don't understand. I don't know what they were trying to avoid. I don't get it. That's weird.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the point of that was, but careful.
Sorry, your fan. Sorry.
So yeah, so this was the first time in I don't know how many years that I did not knit during the Phillies game. It was all
Oh my god! Wait, so I'm thinking that you. Oh, am I doing it the wrong way? Oh my gosh! I'm almost knocking over the tea.
Here you go.
I did order these, by the way.
So I didn't knit this year at the Phillies game. I mean, the game was good, so whatever. It is what it is. But my son and I had to run back to the car to put mine, and my mom had to, like, her bag was maybe this big. It was not that big, and they wouldn't let her bring it in. I was like,
"Oh, your mom couldn't bring her bag in either."
No. So
you can bring in luggage, but not a purse.
Or if you have a clear backpack.
Who carries a clear backpack?
Oh no, there was a guy there. A clear backpack, except he had another bag inside of it, so you couldn't actually see what was inside this clear backpack. That was okay. Make that make sense. I don't know how you make that. Whatever. I don't care. I was fine. Right. You know, we had a great time at the baseball game.
I can't picture you not doing some because
was really weird.
Everywhere Hope is,
there's
really
knitting. Really weird sitting there without my knitting.
Yeah.
But the game ended up being tied going into the ninth inning. The Phillies got the Dodgers out, and then won the game with a home run at the I think they already had 2 outs, and the Phillies got a home run, and it was a really good game.
I don't understand any of the words that she's saying.
Are you? What's going on? Oh, that's fine.
Oh.
Anyway, so it was a really good game. We had a good time. That's something that my middle son and I, we do every year. We go with my parents to a Phillies game.
And the weather was nice, wasn't it? Because I
know
in years past,
it was really cool.
You see Hope.
Yeah, it was really cool. I actually was able to wear a shawl.
Yeah.
And it was.
Because I remember there were some years that Hope has gone, and I'm like, I wonder how she hasn't caught on fire.
Oh no, because we always sit in the shade. We sit in the 400 section right behind home plate, and we are always in the shade. We've never sat in the sun. It's the perfect seats. They are fantastic. It's a great place to sit.
Yeah.
And I figured it out. This was the first time I took him. Was 2013. So 10 years we've been taking him to baseball games.
And it's a nice little tradition that
he was just he was 7 years old the first time we took him. And it's funny because my parents they wouldn't take kids usually because it's expensive to go to a professional baseball game.
Yep.
And they always felt that, the young kids can't sit still and they want to roam around, and
that's a lot of money to spend.
And it's a lot, right? It's a lot when you're, But the 7 years old, sat there through the whole thing, just happy as a clam. I brought a couple little snack crackers in my purse for him, and he snacked on those. And my parents, I think, got him some popcorn and some ice cream, but he didn't ask for anything. He just sat there, happy as could be, watching his baseball game. And so we had our 10 years of going to games together. It's been, it's fun. So we got to do that in the last 2 weeks too. So I was a little bummed about not knitting, but I'll get over it. Anyway, so I am getting work done on my second summer top. This is the staple linen top by Locatelli. and I am knitting it. You can see that little detail down the front.
Yeah, that's
it's
cool.
A little twisted rib down the front. I'm knitting it in. What?
Oh no, God, let you
All
finish.
right. I'm knitting it in. I'm also knitting with Katia. This is Concept by Katia Soft Lino, and it's a color changes colors.
I really love that. That's pretty.
I think it's starting to change again. I think you can kind of see it's kind of getting darker.
Yeah, the bottom.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and I already did the neck. It's got like a little bit of a rolled neckline. And I did that because I didn't want to have to use the green. So I just cut my yarn at some point. I cut my yarn like back here. Here's where I cut my yarn. And I just did the neckline real quick and then I reattached it. That way it would be closer. It's not exactly like you can see in the back. It's a little bluer. I don't know if you can see. You probably can't see. But it's a little bit bluer than the back of the shirt, but it's a pretty much the same color as the front. So I thought that would look better than having like the bright green. Because I don't think the bright green will look that good right up against my face because I am pale.
No, Hope.
No.
The contrast. I'm looking at the two of us right now. And I'm
This
like,
is a good color on me up by my face, but
the green.
I think
green.
that will make me look sickly if that was up by my face. But I think down. I think it'll be fine down. Down.
Right.
So
Now I have a question with that. Would you wear something underneath it?
Oh.
Because it is,
it's very see-through.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought I'd wear one of those like tank tops from like Old Navy or whatever.
Right.
One of those like little camisole tank top things.
Okay. I was curious.
I thought that would be good. Yeah.
I mean,
But I don't know. I feel like you could
for myself,
even,
I feel like I would go daring.
well, the other thing I was thinking is maybe if you were like gonna
A little
be,
bralette, maybe.
Yeah, or swimsuit. If like you're gonna be on the boardwalk or something.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I was thinking
You're in the islands.
Right, you just throw it over top of your swimsuit. I
Yeah,
thought
you're in
that'd be
Fiji
cute.
and you put it over and
Yeah,
just
so
your beach
it's
cocktail.
coming along though. I'm probably, I don't know. I think I have
Really?
to do 10 inches, and I'm probably.
Yeah, you can really see, like you guys can't see,
Really
but I
cool.
can really see
Yeah, I know,
the.
you really can.
Yeah.
Kind of a bummer.
Cute.
I wish they could see. No, you can.
Oh,
see,
look, you can
there
see
is
it.
a line across the back because this is where I had to reattach.
Yeah, you can
it.
definitely
so
see
kind of
it.
got a little bit of a line there, but I don't mind it. I like it. I think it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it gives it like a
So-
stripe.
Yeah. So that I think is all my current. Well, that's all I've worked on. I have not touched the pink sweater or the other sweater that I'm a little angry at. I haven't touched my DK socks recently either. I figure I'll work on those kind of late summer too. Maybe I might not even touch those again until September because I really won't want to wear them until the fall. Anyway.
Hasn't summer start yet? I think it's today.
Tomorrow, I think. Isn't tomorrow the 21st? Isn't it?
Yeah, sometimes it depends. It's the 20th
I
or the
don't know.
21st.
I think
So
tomorrow.
today's the last day of spring.
Yeah. So. Yeah, and hopefully we will be able to get together and knit tomorrow on the beach because that just seems like the perfect way to
Yep.
greet summer, right?
Until they put the brigade, what you call it, and kick us off at the beach.
Let's hope not.
Although I've seen people already, they put up I can't. They'll block the, what do you call it? The entrance to the beaches and stuff, and people just go under them.
They're blocking the.
Oh yeah, they block all the entrances to the beach. They block all of them.
That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, they literally close the beach. Yeah.
Just up by the boardwalk or what? Like,
I guess on the boardwalk, any place. And I think too, like where all the shops and stuff are. But it doesn't matter because the kids can figure out, and they're just like this. Okay,
that's
and go under. Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's. What are you gonna do, right? So.
Who knows? Oh, so that was our
Yeah.
finished projects. We talked about our works in progress.
Yeah.
We talked about the fact that we will be at Historic Cold Spring Village next
week.
Saturday, or
This
this coming
Saturday and Sunday.
So this will probably post on Thursday or Friday,
Right.
depending on. I mean, school's out, so we will have more time to edit.
School's out for summer.
So then we will be. So if you are seeing this. If you're seeing this after the 25th, sorry you missed us.
Yeah.
We already were at Historic Cold Spring. But if you're seeing this before the 24th and 25th,
We'll be there.
Come see us. We would love to see you.
Yep.
We're going to be, like we said, in the Spicer Leeming house.
Because we're spicy. Are you saying spicy or Spicler?
Spicer.
Spicer.
Spicer Leeming. And I'm not sure what's going on here. But I'm like,
really isn't. There is some color to her. Yeah.
Jeez.
Her sunscreen's working.
I'm just gonna put my sweater back on now that I'm like, wow, I'm glowing.
Oh my god.
Oh look, my hot flash has passed, so we'll put my sweater back on. Anyway, maybe save your eyes from the glow. Anyway.
Oh my gosh, your eyes are glow.
So,
oh my gosh.
So
people are like, is it summer there where they're at?
I don't really tan anyway. There is actually, I think I was in high school and we went to Washington D.C. for something for 4-H, and there's like a picture of me and I actually do have a light tan, and one of my kids were like, Mom, you have a tan in this picture. I'm like, I know, isn't that crazy? I think that's the only picture of me ever with a tan.
Yeah, Hope make sure she has a hat, she's sunscreened up. Yeah.
Well, after having my parents have both had skin cancer, and I've already had one type of cancer. I don't need more. So I'm gonna bring that on with as much sunscreen as possible. So it's all good. Yeah. All right, so I have a little shop talk to do. I have been busy. Now, some of the stuff that I've been dyeing is back here, and it's my new base, and I'm not going to show it to you right now. But
oh, look, my big head covers everything up.
I know.
Surprise!
I will show it to you hopefully hopefully the next time. I don't know. I'm trying to get it dyed up, and then I want to kind of post it all at one time, my new base. So hopefully I will have that in the next couple of weeks. It may not be the next time we podcast. It might be the time after that, because I haven't had as much time to dye yarn as I would have liked to. So we will see. I'm going to show you some new yarn that is, I don't know if it's all on the, some of it I think I've already posted. Some of it, if it isn't up there as of the day that we are podcasting, it will be up there by the time the podcast comes out. So you should be able to see it. Though I think I'm going to close, so you might not see it until next week anyway, because I'm going to close up my website during the show, just because it's hard to keep. Right, if you order something that somebody at the show buys, then I might not have it, so I will probably turn off my shopping cart. Yeah, I'll turn off my cart so that nothing can be ordered. But you can see what's we'll get that on tag in a minute. So you'll be able to see what yarns I have. So if you want to kind of pre-shop before the show, you can do that. And if you, I don't think you'll see this before that. But then hopefully by Monday I will have the shop back up. So this is a new color that is blowing out a little bit. Yeah. It's like a real deep charcoal gray. It is not black. It's a deep charcoal gray. It's kind of, I don't know, it's almost looking kind of purpley. Yeah, and it's not. It's not. Yeah. I don't know. It's not great. Well, I will have good pictures on the website, so you can look over there. And this does not have a name yet, so I do need to come up with a name. I don't know what I'm going to call it. We'll see. It may just end up being charcoal. We'll see. I don't know. I haven't come up with that. And I don't remember if I posted this yet, but if I haven't, I will post it. This is... that's not quite right either. Yeah. Yeah, this is showing up lighter than the yarn actually is. The yarn is darker than this. Everything's showing up brighter than it's supposed to be. So look on the website. I should have pictures of it. If I will definitely have them by the time this podcast comes out. I will have them up there. This is Tiny Islands on DK. So I already had Tiny Islands on JoJo Sock. Now I have it on DK. So you can, if you are a DK person, so this is my Splendid DK base, and the color is Tiny Islands. And then I just dyed up, which this one is already on the website. I don't know if I actually changed the amount. I need to go on there and make sure that, that's, yeah, see, and it's darker. If we put it way back here, that's about the right color. Oh, yeah. I go stand in the back of the room and hold it. I know. Over here, it's the right color. Yeah, it's a little too bright today. But this is mossy, so I have more mossy. I don't know if I already had that on. I may not have changed the numbers. I will check on that after we get done and make sure that I have the correct in-stock number on those. And then I did some new stuff back there. You can see some of the new stuff, but some of it's, and I worked on some secret stuff because I have a friend who I'm doing a collaboration with. And I'm going to hopefully, my friend is also, we're kind of doing a collab. She's got a book coming out and I'm dyeing some yarn with her for it. And then she's also working on a new logo for me. So hopefully I will have that soon. So you guys will see my new logo soon, hopefully. And I think do you have any shop news?
No, I'm just in my studio working on, actually I am working on some surprise pieces. So I will keep, I will keep everyone informed. So I'm working on it. So probably in the next couple of weeks, by the time we meet up again, I'll share.
Yay,
So
that's
I'm excited.
Exciting.
Yes.
Woohoo. So I think we're at an hour and 5
Yeah.
minutes. So my son will complain about how long we
And
are.
I'll have to go home and make dinner for my guys.
Well, yeah, mine.
Yeah,
one
because
of
we're
mine
already,
has-
we're at 4 o'clock.
Well, yeah, and then we've got the Zoom tonight.
Yes, come on in, zoom, zoom, zoom,
Yeah.
zoom.
We've got Zoom tonight, and my
Zoom,
middle
zoom.
one has music lessons tonight, so I've got to figure
Oh.
out all that.
That's scary because
so.
we share the same music teacher.
Oh,
Yes, so I'm
yours are
thinking
on Wednesdays,
I'm
and
on
mine's
Wednesday, but
Tuesday.
I thought, and usually we do this on Monday, but do the
Yeah.
graduations and everything. And
This
actually,
was my
yeah,
way yesterday.
yeah, just,
Yeah.
so already I can see the
Your
text
kid too
is just said something about dinner.
He wants to know where.
Oh, did you see it?
Yeah. I saw.
What does it say? Oh.
I didn't see all of it.
Okay.
It was just funny.
Look, I was just like,
It just started.
I knew we were heading too long because they're probably like biting at the
Oh,
bit.
it is
Like,
4 o'clock. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yep, we got to wrap it up. So
All right.
it was nice talking with everyone.
See you next week. We'll see you guys this
some of
weekend.
you-
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see some of you this weekend.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll see some people at beach knitting tomorrow
Yep.
night.
Hopefully.
And
Weather.
hopefully, hope we will let you know. Kiesha came up with a great idea. We'll put a beach photo up, and then it will say either
Yay or nay.
yeah, it'll either say we're knitting or we won't knitting. But when you
Right.
see that beach photo, you'll know that
That'll bring your attention. Yep.
yeah,
So.
that we're talking about whether
Yeah.
we're beach knitting or not.
Yeah.
So hopefully the rain will, if it does come, hopefully
know.
it'll be gone by
It
tomorrow
sucks because
night.
we do need the rain,
Yeah.
but then on the other, I'm like, I don't need it raining every Wednesday. Like, come on
I
now.
know, yeah. So
Well-
hopefully, and I don't think we have anything that will make it so that we can't do it. Only the weather possibly would make it so we wouldn't be able to do it next week. But other than that, I'm good for next week.
Me too.
So hopefully we'll see some of you at
I
beach
know.
knitting, and hopefully we will.
So you get some of you this
and we
weekend.
didn't say where beach knitting was.
Oh, 8. Oh, you got that.
18th Street in Ocean City. Just meet us out there on Wednesday nights from 6 to 8.
Yes.
So
Because we're getting kicked
Yeah.
off the beach at 8.
yeah,
Yeah. Because people don't know how to act.
it's ridiculous.
So now-
Anyway, so I think that's
That's it.
it. All
Till
right.
next time.
It was good seeing everyone. Bye bye.